on this time. Not even gonna lie, I was waiting for this YouTube video to finish that I was watching. My voice sounded weird. Because I literally didn't have my headset turned on. Battery 90%. Bluetooth off. Wow, I can hear everything so much better now. Okay, we need to fix that. Hang on, the screen's gonna jump because of course it is. Okay, this has something to do with the EID for the game. Yep, we knew that was going to happen. Okay, mine shows up. Okay, so we're good. Close. There we go. Okay, cool. Got it. First try. All right. So as a quick flashback, 5 years have passed. We now have Rama abilities. I think this is honestly the worst one. Like, unless there's something to make that damage like unholy strong. Creates a ball of lightning that, upon being struck, chains lightning to nearbys. This is a Rama limit break. I do like that one. Do like that one. We're just gonna sit on these points for right now.
There you are, Clive.
Hi.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
The map room. Here we go. I don't think I have the ability to pull up lore information. Do I?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath some...
And now we're in cutscenes. Good. Odin's over here. And is Bahamut on this side? Yeah, Bahamut's on this side.
Bricois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of... no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which
Really?
could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
Wow. Okay.
Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Oh wow, we just went from 5 to 4.
You were
Interesting.
born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Okay. I can actually kind of appreciate that.
Here for another of my lectures. How may I help you today?
Speaking of the Vivian Hideout's room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-ons.
Of course.
Here you can view detailed visualizations of character relationships in 16 that updates as you progress through the scenario. L1 and R1 circle through pivotal Clive's adventure. Oh. Really? I actually kind of appreciate this, seeing as how we've taken a small break with the Blight pressing Zara's border, forcing for him to do home, rallies the nation to take up arms against the Iron Kingdom and wrest Drakes beneath from their grasp. Yet tradition dictates that they must first march to the North Venus Gate to perform the rite of ancestral communion. So this is all one event. Okay. Acting in concert with the treacherous Duchess Albina, Imperial forces attacked the gate. From chaos arose two icons of fire. The fateful battle between them reducing all to ash. Yeah, so who the hell is this? I have no idea who this is. A mysterious figure who is first seen amid the chaos of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate immediately before the appearance of Ifrit. Mysterious man that many believe to be a dominant of fire. He is rarely seen without his heavy robe. The two journey together far and wide across the realm. Mysterious man they believe the dominant Clive first saw him at Phoenix Gate. Okay. So this is the jump in time because this is all one event. Okay. This is 15 years. Wow. They're grayed out. They're dead? Oh, there it is. Ambrosia dead? No? During the attack on Phoenix, she rose, saving him from certain death and a price she gladly paid. Okay, I'm a little too far ahead. The Iron Kingdom's unholy crusade is on the march once more, this time to the arid wasteland of Dalthmechia, where the Republic musters its main host in the depths. Alarmed at the size of the ferocity of the Iron Horde, Dalmechians call on the aid of the long-standing allied Woled. The two meet again. Each side battled. Okay. Fighting. Okay, that's what that is. Got it. So these two are a union. Can I just click on her instead? Okay, so these two are together. I don't remember fighting this person. Oh, never mind, I do. We fought. That's Shiva. Got it. So then we started fighting the Kingdom Olid and killing her. Got it. Made friends with all these people. Got it. Okay. Yep. We followed after her. So then we fought. 90% sure we killed her. Yep. Sorry, this is a really cool feature that I'm just trying to... I'm following it through in my head, like trying to map it out. Yeah. What is this? Sid's hideaway. And then Titan showed up and fought all of these guys. Okay. He's dead, but he didn't kill him. He was killed by, yeah, Ultima. Okay. But I'm missing a step of where he first showed up with Joshua. Like, I feel like there's a weird gap and there's like a weird time thing, but we're probably going to get to that in a little bit. All these people are actually still alive? That's impressive. Wow. I don't know why their pictures aren't grayed out because they're supposed to be dead. Sid the second, we were at contention with him. Got it. And we're fighting him. Okay, cool.
Study it well, Clive.
Here you can view detailed overview of the current progress of past events of the story. Use L1 hour to cycle through pivotal moments. Location.
One must understand one's place in the world.
All right, so we first started off by leaving here, going to the marsh, and then going to Phoenix Gate while our actual army pushed to Phoenix Gate. Got it. While we were here, the Empire decided to attack us at Phoenix Gate. What is the deal with this? So they came here, wiped us all out, got it. To Sambro launched invasion of its own, driving Crusaders from the Stone Shore. Okay, so then they pushed and kind of took over the kingdom? All right, and then later on, we're in Sambro. This is where the game started after the demo. It was us and the whatchalls of guys. Iron Kingdom pushed in. Dalmekian Republic. This is where Titan and Shiva fought. I fought the three of them. Flash forward to the next, we're with Sid. We go through here. This is where we fought Garuda the first time. Eye of the Tempest is where we fought and killed Garuda next. We went back to the hideout. We went north to Night's Fall. Yep. Turned to Phoenix Gate. Found out about our brother. But this is all conquered by them, which is why it's the same color. Got it. We broke in to kill Drake's head. So we did this, but then Titan came and destroyed Sid's hideout. I am now Sid 2. Okay.
Thus ends today's lesson.
I'm not going to lie. That's a hot feature. I got to turn on my AC. I turned it off an hour ago and it's roasting in here. Be right back. All right. Good. All right. Nice little run through of the story to catch up on stuff. I appreciate that.
Look, it's Sid.
Yeah, look, it's
Damon
me.
this time.
No, I'm not.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places.
Fair enough.
There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
All right.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
What do you need? So, what'd it be?
So I'm losing my Ifrit sword.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I don't get the purpose of upgrading.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the top.
Yeah, the crafting in this just seems kind of useless. Oh my god. Beast? Beast KO, the man, the myth, the absolute legend? Sports letters not important that come to Clive beyond the reading table. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twin Side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
My life is amazing.
It's more than that.
My job is great. My living
This is our
situation is
chance.
great. I live in my
The
own
one we've
studio
been waiting
apartment
for.
again. Going well, dude. They're going great. How are you doing? How are things with you? How's the West
But
Coast
look
treating
how
you?
far we've come. All that we have here, our
Hey,
friends,
I don't know if
the
you
hideaway,
resubscribed or
are
not
they
because I
not
just saw the
cause for
#1
joy?
show up.
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved
Nice.
so much
Nice.
more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding
Well,
me
thank you for
back.
the resub. I appreciate it.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows
Again?
this
Well, you know
only
what? That's
too
fine.
well.
That's fine.
It's merely trying to save.
An assault by Hugo, the Titan, and his private guard on the first hideaway. The safe haven established, almost forgotten long ruins of the Blight, was entirely destroyed. Great. So what about my new hideaway? Established under the leadership of Clive, who took over the title of Cid. Community of like-minded individuals across the realm gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it's built within fallen ruins, deep within dead lands of this form. Decidedly unlike its first predecessor, it is located in the center of a lake across whose waters any invading enemy can be easily spotted. Okay, so that's got it.
From yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
So, fun fact and
This
random
mission of
fact,
ours has made
I
me question everything
I actually
thought I
applied
knew.
for
But
an
one
HR
thing has
position with
become
Amazon.
abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort,
Yeah, what happened with the
we
fact
must
when we
endure a
destroyed the
lifetime
mother
of
crystal?
pain,
Shouldn't that
war
have freed
after war,
the...
loss upon loss?
I have no idea. You know what's funny is I
Now?
need to log in to check it, and I don't remember how to
Now
do that.
they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Well, I know that up in Grand Rapids they're
Who's
opening
there?
up new stuff.
it wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that.
It just says application
thing.
submitted. There's nothing outside of that.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
I've heard they take a long time, and I also applied for a job at Bungie, and I've heard they take a long time too. Like, I'm not overly losing sleep. I'm in a great spot here. Do not get me wrong.
world
I
without
am
mother
in
crystals.
an amazing spot. I just put it in kind of for fun. Meanwhile, in the Northern Territories,
and so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all.
not
We're
at
just
all.
discussing strategy.
We're just
Speak
falling
freely,
in
Otto.
love.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I like how it's like, meet us when you're finished. It's like, I'm finished.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Okay, there's no notes, so we're good to go. So let's push on and see. I was gonna say, don't tell me I just walked out on a private balcony. How's the wife? How are the kids, man? You're... Yeah, you got married. That's right. Somebody get pissed off because you got married? Or they're jealous you got married?
Does that one have blood on it?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Yeah, I got so much money because there's... Oh, there we go. You didn't invite. Right. That's what... Healing damage. Maintain an ethereal charge. Really? That actually sounds like a cool one to have. Increase ability points. Increase XP, increase skill. This one. Get the actual hell out. Are you serious? Congratulations, man. That's so awesome. Oh, dude, you just keep having kids, don't you? You just keep having girls, don't you? Man, you are outnumbered in that house, man. Like, oh my god. I want to give this a shot.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That tells you literally how much money I have. Like, I didn't really even care about that not being equipped to it. Nope. I want my accessibility for dodging, please. When equipped, time slows down before an available attack hits Clive. So that's 1. Increased damage. There we go. Nah, kids are totally worth it. Are you kidding me? Who cares about your wallet? But that's why you make like so much money, man. I know you make a ton of money. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I'm digging that a lot. That's fun. Oh, that was a waste. I'm a huge fan of that ring that I just bought. That's for sure. We can end training. You're rich because you live in California. Yeah, I actually do kind of like the combat in here, especially now that I have at least 3 different summon ability sets to switch through. Because it's really boring when you have just the absolute one. And you're just waiting for everything on cooldown. And I just picked up the lightning Rama's stuff.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone.
Whoa, language, dude. You can't say balls on stream. You're a video game.
Traitors to the Holy Throne conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
All right, let's go find the curse breakers. I feel like this is a map thing, right? Nope. There it is. The world's opened up. Okay. Martha's Rest we go then.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Hear magic. Oh. That would be that.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late.
Best off staying where we are for
Oh, wait a second. Does that mean I literally keep hitting share thinking it's shift?
Damn bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Very well.
I had the wrong button on that. It's not bad. It's just not. I'm not overly a fan of that. Da, 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 da. Well, I guess that tells me what happened to this city here. Back to Martha's Rest. Oh, the load times are so nice.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
All right, 400. Where are we going? 400. All right, we're going into that.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
But realistically, we know that, you know, the Empire's just kind of been doing whatever it wants. So we just need to go kill them ourselves. No more Empire. No more problem.
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head.
Over here! Chocobo, kill! Give me thunder! Stay down!
Look. Up ahead.
Oh, it locks me into holding the charge. Okay, I got it. That makes more sense.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Well, you don't have a choice about getting back there because I'm not gonna do anything to help you. I've got a mission to do.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
All right, let's keep rolling on here. Keep moving forward.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
I really hope there's someone inside. Unfortunate. Well, there's someone inside. Well, there's someone's inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
Uh-oh.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Uh-oh.
And for their crimes shall they be punished.
Okay.
Such is the law.
Okay.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords.
Okay, you're talking a lot.
Swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. All yours, Chocobo. Kill!
Ba ba da ba 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 ba.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Wait, what's this bottom one?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
He may still be alive, which means we are possibly doing a good job. Air out that area real quick. Just the door open.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive, he's breathing.
That's right, they turned to stone when they used too much magic.
We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
I was gonna say he's not a survivor anymore.
he's gone.
Yep.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Torgal with me? Yes, he is.
Time to fight.
Help me, boy. Torgal, kill!
Ba, 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 ba. I gotta go all the way around. Rip. I thought there might have been a shortcut. My bad. Oh, is this a fight? Oh. Okay.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Come on, stagger, 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 stagger. He's going for it at the end there. Oh, nice. I just got 5,000 gil for that? Okay.
You didn't see that coming.
Because you're dead. Torgal, come here. Get some pets. You did good. There it is. Bring it on in, boy. Perfect. I feel like I got a decent amount of XP right now. Oh, only 1,400? Yeah. There's a shiny thing. You gotta go to it first. Think.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I'm slightly like, what about... What's going on with this? We literally destroyed the crystal. I thought the idea was we destroy the crystal and it alleviates blight. Well, there's open spot right there, I guess. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Any other shinies? Nothing? Okay.
Thank you, Founder.
You're welcome. I am pretty amazing.
Oi, look sharp! And they call themselves our country.
What are you after? There you go. Much obliged. That all, is it?
I'm just doing that because I don't know if I'm going to need that crap to upgrade something else later.
No one survived then?
No.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Just like my son! I am. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my
Ow,
hands.
that was loud.
Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a
Nothing
hand to
but a
fugitive
ghost
bearer.
story.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
We should
And picking what goes
go
on
kill
in
her.
that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Ba, 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 ba. I'm confused as to what I feel like it's I know it's like some type of reputation thing, but what does it do? A one side quest? I mean, I'll go do side quests. I enjoy killing people in this game. That could be taken out of context.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours?
Nope.
Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
I'm not.
Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds?
Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals.
And I feel bad because I
Don't
know I
worry.
definitely have killed them.
You'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
100% know
luck
I've
to you.
probably killed them.
And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
You gonna sprint? Now hear me out. A white feather, okay.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
Oh, that's right. Hey, scorpions. What did what did upgrading that actually do? Maybe I should just upgrade it. Maybe that'll make it better.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
I don't know why they say Chocobo. It's...
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you?
Well...
You've been bad for business.
Well...
But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh.
Where's Jill?
And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we...
So we're gonna kill that magic user first.
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
You didn't. You promised. Right there.
finished.
Oh, tell me I get to kill the big guy next. That guy is such a non-threat to me.
All yours, Chocobo.
Ba 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 ba. High five?
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar.
There's no way.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Wow. What a wow.
You found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
Wow.
I thought
That's
I'd
such a
come
nice
see how
catch
you were
up.
getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
I mean,
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
yeah?
Don't matter who you are.
Kind of an
You done
amazing
right
ruler
by
person.
me.
what is it, girl?
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Stay right where you are.
That's going to be the barding. Got it. Oh, wow. Eye patch. Okay. Okay.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A lot.
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
So, I mean, I have a mount now. Okay, just it is Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with the Seed. Hold R3 in the field to summon.
Good girl.
Oh, she is. Hey, dude, I feel so bad. Torgal doesn't have one.
Faster.
Okay, well, they can't cross water. Let's make crawling around the maps easier. I'm just circling back to get that little shiny thing over there. I wonder what happens in combat. Wait, are my companions both with me? Yes, they are.
Straight home now. Fly, Ambrosia. You deserve a rest. Goblins. So even my first mission isn't
Okay, magic missile. Wow. Everything is shooting range attacks at him.
Good girl.
So how was that? How? I'm such an idiot. Wow, I totally missed this. No, wait a second. Yep. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Wow.
Be safe.
I'm just here for the item. I don't want to fight. Oh, clearly you do.
All yours, Torgal. This one.
Ow.
Help me, boy. Nice try.
I didn't want to fight it.
Come on. Yeah.
All of that for a sharp fang. Probably pulled more sharp fangs out of that dead creature's head than I picked up off the ground, but that's fine. We're here to adventure.
back to the stables, girl.
Oh, she literally just despawns. Okay.
Try not to.
Where's Gav?
Now, where's Gav? Better question is, where's the side mission?
Finish with that log, so we can...
What's up, Otto the Boatman?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is
Everything
all right?
okay? You seem upset.
Aside from the holes in my hull,
Oh my god.
everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Play Thorny Thistles at Coral. Okay. Feel kind of weird because I was just here, but okay.
Let's go. Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
First try, again.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
I literally keep hitting the share button and I have no idea why.
Finish with that log so we can go.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him.
Aww.
And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Back to the top.
I hear there's trouble.
Hi, Gav.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much
Yeah.
for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Let's go destroy a crystal. Following hideaway facilities are not available. Alien report, the patrons whisper, the hunt board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
You think it's all right to touch him?
Borgel will kill you if you kids are not careful, and I'm not going to stop him. You must learn on your own the dangers of messing with somebody else's animal.
It won't be long now, Martel. You'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure, why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
So does that mean we've grown food in the Blight? I just thought this was all Blightland. I'm so confused.
Did you come through the forge today?
I just took the wrong turn. There we go. Now we're on the right path. Out of all the games I wish it had a mini-map, it's actually a Final Fantasy game. Wow.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That broom's as ragged as
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
You're welcome.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Them old apples were.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work. Didn't
So it is in the Deadlands. So we have managed to
Clive, tell the lad down in the back
reverse
to run
it?
some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
If I cut up and over here.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. The matter, the hump
Where the
board.
curse breakers post sightings of just because they. Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. And perhaps I can.
I don't know what this is. Yeah, we're gonna hope this is gonna be fast. Way to circle back. Excuse me, don't mind me running around here.
And you say Sid built this place?
Wow, I actually would have made it if I would have kept us running straight.
Did you come through the forge today?
Oh, excuse me.
The curse breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did
Oh,
you have to
jeez, I
die?
didn't realize it was 8:15. Holy cow.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you.
Welcome.
You're kinder to me than I deserve.
Yeah,
By the way,
I know.
Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
So they're growing food in the Blightlands now. So I feel like that means we've kind of beaten the Blightlands, right? All right, so the Empire is here now. And we got to destroy the Phoenix Stone. Sounds good to me. Buckle up, let's go.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
Sorry, hang on, I'm just checking my battery. Oh, we're actually doing pretty good.
Besides,
Okay.
He has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath rises from volcanic. Is this Titan? I think this is Titan's realm.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side,
I must do the same.
I must do the same.
Yep. Wow, 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 wow.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
What is
Starting at the
that?
village of Amber.
Do I have enough to upgrade that yet? I don't remember how much I needed. Okay, we got a Rustle little village here.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must...
Did they say what the Black Shield? There it is. That's actually what I was looking for. An order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella in one of her first acts of Vicereine of the newly established imperial province Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretexts. Okay.
Be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
I mean, that's what I'm going to do, so...
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Wow.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that.
What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing
know that.
those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we
Do
have
you?
nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
No.
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Can I just cut through the village?
That's a fair old scar you got there.
Like, I feel like I should be able to cut over here, right? Kind of hoping that might have been a mark.
More of my mother's men.
Another wyvern? Wyvern? I was trying to abuse iframes, I'm not even gonna lie.
Nice try. Give me thunder! You're finished.
Okay, that was a little bit rough. It's because I didn't clear out any of the spiders beforehand. Kind of my own fault.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I don't think she knows how to fly, my guy.
Straight home now.
Oh, I hope these are more black. Yes. I want to lock on to that one, please.
Nice try.
I can't believe I actually just had to pop health potions. Wow.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Oh, good. Look at me being
dwell in
helpful to people.
darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a truth.
Get him. Nice.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come.
Not really a
bearing
shock.
A message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
That's what I always do when I get to the door. I jump.
Find something, boy.
Nope.
Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
After being made, Annabella quickly established the host of loyal and peculiar soldiers to maintain order, throw branded as keepers of the peace. Their true purpose is to carry out known as culling. The killing is swift and indiscriminate with the shield. Okay. Providence incorporating the lands that were once Rosaria, ruled by Annabelle, former Duchess of Rosaria. On her first act, she created the Black Shield.
I will learn what madness madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made...
I don't fully understand. Like, okay.
this far south,
Am I supposed to
they
know
may already be in Port Isolde.
who that is?
No use calling Ambrosia now. We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Faster!
I can walk from here.
Cutscene.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our home.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Okay, it's not like I got apples on me. That's fine.
Not here.
Why?
Good girl. You deserve a rest.
Ogle, kill! Stay down! Wake up! Ruda!
Easy peasy. Even made our way to the beach.
Ready, go?
Silken Strand.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, enough
Fuck off! Find the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Okay. I'm assuming we're gonna cut through the city we just walked past.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Yes.
The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No, I hope it's not safe.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns, let's go.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Oh, there's nothing here.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Are these the iron?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
If we're trying to, like, get in, why would we... What?
This one.
Okay. Oh, level up. Boom. Ba 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 ba.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I...
So he's okay. An exclusive walled drop my controller. Residential area situated just outside the eastern edge of Port Isolde. It was once the jewel in the city's crown and home to many nobles. However, after the Imperial moved its capital to the crystalline domain, Port Isolde was all but abandoned, and this once was overrun with thieves and cutthroats. Sir Wade is alive. The Ducal army. Okay.
Trust. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade.
Sir Wade.
We can speak inside.
Mean that?
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
Well, that's good.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Yeah.
Hatred for bearers
What
was
do
no
we know
secret,
about her?
but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
All right, let's go kill some guards.
This endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. As you wish, my lord. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke
Buett?
the main
I thought they were
host
saying
of their
Buick.
encampment. Sensing an opportunity to
Whoops.
end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Well, these guys will be felled pretty quickly.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us
Yeah.
that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog,
Yes.
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Yes.
Then come! Die along with your flame!
Okay. We'll see whose flame dies first, mine or yours.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Damn it.
on taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Farewell.
Nice.
A noble stand, albeit a
Is that a
misguided one.
dragoon?
In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Yep.
I've heard talk on that. Let's try.
So wait.
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
That was tight. That was kind of a tight end right there. And I just realized how you're supposed to use Garuda's ability. As soon as you level 1 stagger them, you just hit him again. Or you just pull it down. You hit him with the grapple.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I.
All right. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know why just everything crashes. Like I lose my sound. I literally lose everything. Keyboard, mouse, like I don't know why. It's happening less. But for some reason, like the Trying to figure out why my USB, literally my USB hub just crashes. My computer, like all my USB stuff crashes. Like it's not even triggering an event in the system. For some reason the Bluetooth hub is, but it has nothing to do with that. The only thing I can think of is just uninstalling my Canon EOS thing. Which is only launched when OBS is running. But it's not installed. Like, I don't... I don't know. I don't know why that happens, but I mean, I guess everything's back up and running, so... Back to the game.
It bloody worked! We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Well, we better go kill Mother.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Huzzah!
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Got it.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Burnt blade from Wade.
Pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Look, we made it to our goal.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Nice crying effect.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience.
That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Nice reprisal of the Final Fantasy
The
theme.
one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Cid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Couple of weeks.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
God, I feel like this game is so long and we haven't even really covered a lot of the area yet. Honestly, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me just double check the blacksmith real quick. Shouldn't have another elemental sword.
Back, are ya?
Hi.
What do you want? Anything else?
Not really. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it here. I might come back later tonight with something. I'm not 100% sure yet. What time is it? 9:20? I might. I'm not sure. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll catch you later.